Are you tied to your wireless devices? If this question intrigues you, then you know what to do. Just keep on watching. Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel. If you are new here, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can join the Sue in the City family. It is completely free. Don't forget to hit that notification bell as well so you never miss when I post a video in the future. I will begin posting videos at least 2 to 3 times a week, and I will be releasing the schedule very soon. So, are you tied to your wireless devices? Where did this come from? So I was actually guilty being tied to my wireless device. I was scrolling through the Instagram, for those of you that don't know what the gram is, and I came across this photo, which I'll put up, and it basically said when the phone was tied with a wire, humans were free. Now, think about it. When there were those phones back in the day, and the phone had a wire and you had an answering service or an answering machine, then you basically got back to people that left messages. They couldn't track you down all hours of the day. People had freedom to kind of move around. Now, between all of our devices, our wireless devices, our jobs can reach us at any given time. Some jobs will contact people even after work hours with no regard for their personal time or family time. A lot of us, studies have shown that people spend a lot of time watching television. The same is true for the hours spent on the phone. For those of you that have iPhones, I don't know, I have an iPhone, so I'm not sure about other devices, but iPhone now allows you to see how much time you spend on different apps, like how much time you spend on social media, and it might be alarming to some people to see how much time they actually do spend on social media just scrolling through. Time management is huge. If you have goals, dreams, how you manage your time is very insanely important. There are 24 hours in any given day. Let's say you sleep for 8, you still have 16 hours left. Let's say you work for another 8, you still have 8 hours. What are we doing with those 8 hours? Are we stuck on our phones the whole time? Are we watching shows the whole time? Are we putting any of that time into our dreams and goals? If you are a YouTuber like me, if you're a passionate YouTuber like me, are we putting in any of that time creating our content? Like, I must tell you guys, I'm not exempt from this. I'm guilty of this as well. And so I wanted to open up a dialogue because I want to change that. I want to use those precious hours to create more great content for you guys. And I want to release a schedule, a consistent schedule where I'm going to be posting 2 to 3 times a week. And I want to take the time that I was doing other things or not managing my time appropriately and put it into creating content, great content. So if you're a YouTuber like me, or if you write like I write as well, then you could put that time into doing those things, or whatever you enjoy doing, or whatever your goal is, whatever you're passionate about, you could put that time into doing those things rather than spending all the time scrolling on the gram or on Facebook. Now, that's not to say that these platforms are great. I love social media platforms. I think they're amazing as far as if you're starting a brand, if you are, spreading positive messages, things that can help other people. I think they're great. But with everything, there is moderation, right? All things in moderation. So you can't spend the whole entire day just looking at what other people are doing with their life or the other great things people are doing with their life, right? You got to do great things with your life too, so you could be also post up in Bora Bora one day because your brand has taken off, right? You want to be the one that someone else is looking at or looking up to. So I encourage everyone to kind of sit down and look at what you're doing with your week. I love a written planner, like a planner that I actually write down. I don't know, for some reason I can't get into using the calendar on my phone, which is another way I kind of stay off of my phone. I like to write out what I'm gonna do for the week, what I need to do that day, like a to-do list, so I can keep organized and I know exactly what I'm doing, all my appointments and so on and so forth, so I don't forget anything. Because if you're super busy like I am, have a lot going on with work and home, and for those of you that don't know, I technically live in 2 cities, Boston and New York, so I have to write everything down so that I know exactly what I'm doing on any given day or any given week. So plan your time, manage your time effectively, and do your best to take back the amount of time that you spent tied to your wireless devices. And your wireless devices are great and convenient when needed, but it shouldn't take up all of your time, and you shouldn't be tied to them. You shouldn't, sorry, the street sweeper was going by. So you shouldn't be tied to your devices. You should be free to do the things that you enjoy doing, that make you happy, that you're passionate about, and working towards your goals. So it's just something that I wanted to put out there, and I hope it's helpful to you. I hope it inspires someone. If it did inspire you, or if it gave you something to think about, or if you have any suggestions on how people can manage their time, drop it in the comment section below. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.